your panty black?
What?
It's not.
I don't have that.
What color it is? I
I
think
don't
yours,
wanna
I
tell
feel it's purple.
How you know that?
Let's
That's how
talk
I feel
about
it.
sneaky links.
I good at them
What's
things.
sneaky links?
Yeah, how to be sneaky. You know
What is
what I
the
mean?
definition from the male perspective? And then Kelsey, you could tell me
Of a sneaky
what
link?
you think. Right, so your sneaky link is what?
A sneaky link is two people who form a mutual agreement to do things without anybody else knowing. That's a sneaky link. It can't be one side, it has to be mutual.
Correct.
If it's one sided, if the man
That's
say,
cheating.
if it correct, it has to be
Yeah,
mutual.
True. True.
What is yours?
I feel it's the same definition. Because that's what it is.
Yeah, if it's a sneaky link, it can't be making this in public. We outside, we in the same event, we just exchanging glances.
I think
but,
that's the
but you
excitement.
can't exchange, but you can't be staring at each other too much because then
Nah,
people,
but I like
people
that
gonna,
though.
yeah, no googly eyes. People gonna
The
know,
excitement.
people gonna know something going on there.
The excitement for me is that.
That's why when you have a sneaky link in a party, you have to stay far from this.
All of a sudden, you're sneaky link whining on you like,
all over each other.
All of a sudden, you're curling with them in the party because you're talking to somebody else. And you come to check me in.
A sneaky link shit's so toxic, eh?
it is.
But sexy.
I love it.
I don't.
So right now, guys, I have no sneaky links. So the sneaky link position is open.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Wow.
I'm multiple girl, but I have no sneaky links. So
I don't want none.
slide in.
It's okay.
Slide in.
Not a girl.
One of my girl calling my day right now.
No, that's true.
It's true though.
Hey, beautiful.
That is trash.
Hey,
True talk, no
one of
lie.
the ladies from South who has the book that we want asking if I'm still interested.
Okay, tell her you're interested. I'm on a set right now, right? But tell her you're interested and you'll give me more information, okay, babe?
All right.
All right, bye. Bye, sweetie.
You say universal
Angie
book?
just really just be calling here for
Say
all the
universal book, true
important
talk, no
things.
lie.
We don't lie. We don't
All
lie.
the important. She just
She just
calling
keeps
like,
shit together, you know?
We're supposed to be
Mom,
getting
guys.
this. We still
Yeah.
want it.
Angie just keeps everything together. Ari's is social life.
And this is the glue. Thank God for that.
And the sneaky link
Bless
position
God.
open.
Hallelujah.
So you feel like a sneaky link is a toxic concept.
I think it is amazing
Why?
because the thrill
Is that what you just know?
with my whole chest. I think it's amazing because of the whole dynamic, the excitement, the adrenaline rush. You know how cool it is I in a party and I like me with my friends. Possibly, I'm not saying this is the case.
Too late, friend.
Possibly, shut up. Possibly you like me in a party with your man. And you're sneaky link on the next side.
The next side of the pool is always a pool party.
It's not a pool.
And you just there and you wind up on your man. But then you're eyeing here and all you're doing the eye fancy. You know it's the eye fancy, right?
I look, you look
Like
away.
I give you look so and I give you it only for like about 3 seconds.
Look away casually.
And then I'll look away.
That's what I look at me casually.
You like the excitement. You like the
sound effects.
Those wasn't my sneaky links days, guys. Just saying I am not a sneaky link girl.
If she is, guys, just comment. The sneaky link, just comment in the comment section. Give
But
away
that's the
yourself.
diversity of
Don't
my
worry, there's a
sneaky links.
reward.
There's no snitches and there's bitches.
Yeah.
I'm joking,
But
guys.
plenty people that say
anyway,
they could do the sneaky link thing and they can't.
it's true because yeah, why emotions just get involved.
Correct, when the emotions
Very
and things
easily.
started thing up. People all of a
Very
sudden,
easily.
you
All
know,
of a sudden,
people
yeah.
want to
Like
create
what?
borders.
They want to create, yeah.
Yeah, they want to
Because I
box in.
crying.
And they want to change the rules and the regulations of the contract.
Correct.
All of a sudden, why
Because
are
you're
you
busting
going
up your
out
mouth in the
together?
earlies.
I remember my same life partner that now call there, right? When we know meet, she was like,
Yeah, I know
we
the
just
story.
jamming, right? We
I
just
know the
jamming.
story.
And don't worry, me and she just talking mathematics now. So she was like, my sets don't have subsets, so it will always just be a jam and we move on now. Oh, I remember 1 year into the jamming.
A year? A whole year?
Yeah, whole
Yeah,
year
cut
we
that shit by about 2 months, bro.
Really? Let me really talk about that. How long that has been?
Bro said 1 year too long, cause that shouldn't do
Because
much,
mine,
bro.
let me tell you about mine. My
But I'm
last.
gonna finish the story,
Go
right?
ahead,
So
go ahead.
you know 1 year into the jamming, it's tears.
Yeah.
Crying.
Bawling your eye
No.
out, you know.
I thought we would have been more. I said, but you tell me your
And it's always
your
been
sets
we.
are on
It's always been the
subsets.
girls
You
who just bust up the mouth and say that, you know,
Yeah,
because
let's
for my
talk big talk.
situationship that I was in, my sneaky link which wasn't so much of a sneaky link after that because I think everybody understood. Maybe just because of me. I just think I was a roughneck. Like, oh yeah, I could just have sexual relations with you and call her George, and you know, people just say they have this kind of friends with benefits.
Nah, remember?
I could personally tell you all, and I say this with my chest, I think girls who could have friends with benefits are demons.
Yeah, we could remember the vagina.
Even if it's just a one
Or
night,
the
because
vagina
don't get me
connected to
wrong.
all the emotions, you know.
Correct. And don't get me wrong, it have times where you could have one night stands, and I'm being honest, where with one night stands it could stem from you and somebody just holding a real nice intimate conversation, a connection. It don't even have to be with any substance. Or they just vibing, cool time, and all it just end up happening. And then you net down about and you say, you know what, hey, oh my God, as adults, because we're humans, where you could say, call the next day or 2 days after and say, yeah, girl, wait, or you didn't even talk about it at all. And you call that judge and you say, well, you know what, we're humans and something happened and we never acknowledge it. So you kick rocks and you move on.
I have a personal theory. I believe that sneaky links shouldn't last for more than 3 months.
Okay, so that's what I was asking.
I feel like most people, especially females, can contain the emotions for less than, well, more than 3 months.
I agree.
So after
So
3
for me,
months,
yeah.
as a man, if you realize, you think, cut that shit.
No, I
So
agree.
that's why I describe it
So I
with the
overstay.
one night
You
stand.
overstay,
Correct. You overstay real long. So that's why I try to give you the difference where a one night stand still easy to just nip it in the bud
Cut the
and
emotion,
say, cut,
one night stand.
fuck off, that is it.
was a
Unless
jam.
you're a psychopath and you
Was
just
a
real,
jam.
like, oh yeah.
But let me,
I
let
real
me
love
graduate
intimate.
that, right? Let me say you get together with a person. What do you all think is the difference between a man cheating and a woman cheating? Like, because I have a concept on it and I want to find out more from other people. Like, men, we always say that man is dog, right? Man is dog
Yellish.
and girl is shit.
Yeah.
But at the end, nice, all of we like shit, dog. All of we like dog shit
that
because
also?
all of we like dog shit because man is shit and girl is dog. So when you put together, dog shit, right? But anyway, what I'm saying is that so people will say man is dog and men will cheat, you know. Men will cheat naturally. We will cheat, right? So they will say, right? But does a man cheating sexually equate to a woman cheating sexually?
Yeah, I answer that, right? It happened in phases, boy. So like, I feel like society always changing. So from before, a woman who cheating, she would have cheat because she man as woman doing what you're supposed to do.
But here what?
But I feel
go
like
ahead.
Yes,
now,
I'm finished.
women like men, they're just cheating for cheating
Nah.
sake.
Here why I would disagree with that. And I don't know, this is just for me. I think women just mentally cheat first.
Yeah.
Meaning-
that is so true. Can
meaning-
I just add some value to what you're saying there? I just want to give that a round of applause because most girls would never say that. I think
they will not
women
do that.
cheat emotionally every single day.
Yeah.
Every
No, it's true.
single day,
It is
when
true.
I'm sliding in somebody else's DMs to tell them
Wow.
about
It's
all
not
their
even
problems.
sliding in DMs
Hold
when
on,
you're watching
it's
a
I talk
man
about
and
your
you-
friend, some friend that just talk to. He's your emotional support pet. That cheating, bro. You're not talking to a man
So
about
for
the
me,
issues or dealing with, but you're
men-
talking to a
man
man that
get
ain't no
hurt
waiting
now.
in the wings.
A man get hurt now, and this is facts. Facts, guys. I don't care what they say. A man will get hurt now, Maurice. He'll get hurt 3 o'clock. And by 3:05, our next girl bunks in on his dick. Sorry for my explicits, but yeah, no, I just say nah, I'm
Let's
not
be real,
joking.
let's be real.
But Oliver already done say, you know what? F this shit. You see the shoppiness, tank.
Yeah, boom. You're gone.
I go and I done. All the yell again on. Yeah. But then our man now, a man get hurt, you know.
Should I cry?
He might be
follow
just in a
this?
little mood.
Yeah.
I just talk about me. I strong like that, but I'm still emotional, guys.
Because there's some girls out there bouncing on
But
dick
I
next 2
just find
minutes
it
too.
like it's just a demon time all the time. Like, you know what? Yeah.
Like how?
Same thing as you say, they're thinking like men too.
Like men,
So
yeah,
them
more
say they don't
girls,
call
more
up
like
a next
men.
man and they're
Yeah.
like, but we know we might still take our 7 days, our week pass, our 2 weeks pass. And if you realize like anything can change and I'm being honest with you, that's how girls this thing. We expect change or we expect the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, maybe he just was in a bad mood, or maybe he just,
Maybe you go fix.
you
you
know
go
what?
fix
Maybe it was
Something
just
wrong.
me. Pick me little shit. Not joking, eh? But yeah, I think we take longer to cheat. We will mentally cheat
To
first
sexually
because
cheat,
we
yeah.
mentally clock out first.
Yeah.
And then it has to, a physical will happen after that.
Yeah, but I think women.
I think that's it.
I think so for me, if men are naturally predisposed to being attracted to women and lusting over women, and eventually some kind of connection thing, and you end up jamming anything in work, or you're jamming your friend who is your best friend,
Your work husband or
your
your work
best
wife.
friend, right, on the side, but you're still being loyal to your girl, like the things you plan to do with her, you're achieving it, the things you said you promised her you're going to do. I wouldn't call it like men and women cheat differently now. Like a man could cheat on you by being disloyal to you, and loyalty is not only sex now. I think we just focus on sex a lot now, boy. But loyalty is, if I promised you I will invest in you and take care of you, that is why I'm loyal to now. You had to do something real great for me to disconnect that. You understand? But a woman, the most you can really give to me as a man is your being, your beauty, your nurturing, the way you care and look after me and the household and things around me, and you're my right hand now.
Right.
So when you give yourself as a person to somebody else, for me that is greater than when a man naturally operate how he's predisposed to operate now. And let's break that down to biology, right? Every time you all ovulate, it is one egg. Only one egg. You only have the ability to make, you understand? But when we ejaculate, it is how much sperm? Is it in the thousands?
I don't know, something
You
like
understand what I'm
millions, somewhere
saying?
around
Yeah.
there.
So even when you break it down to nature, like a flower, you're like we have the ability to just procreate and multiply. You understand? So we had to kind of fix them parameters a little bit, because if we're gonna say, okay, this one and man cheating, woman cheating, men and women cheat differently, I think.
Yeah, and this is why I want to touch on it, right? I think there's how the difference in the cheating goes now. Even though it quicker, watch how dread it is, eh? It quicker for a man to horny girl because she do some shit, right? That all the mentality sometimes. But it harder for a girl to cheat on a man. But it is harder for the external person to convince that man to leave the girl. But most times girl willing to leave the man one time.
Yeah. I thought girls
Yeah.
literally tell
One
me
time in a
they
month.
leave the man like the same day or the next
Now
day.
what I'm saying, so it take longer for me to mentally say I go in and cheat on my man.
Yeah.
But as soon as I mentally say
Checked
I go in
out.
and cheat on him, I could cut all ties.
Yeah. And I think that's
But with
legit like that.
men, they will not leave the girl because it's a. So you see the opposite, the difference in.
Yeah, I have a belief that men naturally more loyal than women.
We are. Men are
Naturally
definitely more loyal than women. Definitely.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Definitely more loyal than
we,
women. bro.
we be different as men, so we also sexually different. And women is usually try to hold men to women's sexual standards.
But let me ask
Yeah,
you this.
and
correct,
we
correct.
different.
And you can't
We
hold us to
different in
your
many
sexual
ways.
standards.
Let me ask a
No.
question where I don't think ever been asked before. So there's the next difference in it now. How is it for when, and I want the girl to answer first, Kelsey. How is it for when a man decide he going and cheat on his girlfriend? How is the sex with the person versus when we decide we going to hold our man and have sex with the next man?
For sure, the man having a sex and it's just sex.
Yeah.
It's just sex. It's
yeah.
just sex. We just
Yeah.
jamming. It's just a jam. That woman making love.
Wait, the what?
That
There's some
woman
truth
making
there. There's
love.
some truth. Yeah.
The woman,
As in the person who cheated?
the person
yeah.
who cheats. The woman who cheats
As in
now.
the woman who cheat, as in we cheating
Yeah.
on our man.
Right.
Oh, they
Now we
making
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 love.
love
love.
to the owner man.
Yeah.
Correct. She right.
Because you done mentally, the
check
only
out.
reason you end up sexually there is because you
It's a
mentally
trauma
check
bond.
out other relationship you're already in. So now when you go
But
to
them
jam
is just
this
a
one
beat.
a man, exactly.
You telling
You
yourself
gonna
you
jam
want a
this
man
one a
love you, you know.
turning
That is
into
just a
the
beat,
sneaky
yeah.
You
link.
telling yourself you want a man love you, but
Yeah,
you want a
all in
man you
love.
just jamming, but this time you making love. That what she
He
said.
taking
And she right.
advantage of you because you're in a vulnerable
Yes.
state too, eh?
And that is why I say
Okay,
it's
yeah,
sexually
I
different.
understand that
It's
one.
sexually different.
We can't hold each other to the same sexual
Correct.
standards. Cannot.
Correct. And that, the same point I was making. I will be loyal to you. My loyalty to you is not sex. I am naturally predisposed to be attracted to multiple women, to other women. If I walk in the road and I get looking good and I turn and watch boom, see the coast, that is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be attracted. You understand what I'm saying? Boom me and the thing and the
Yeah,
blinking
baby, that
and I
man
jam
feel
the
good,
thing.
eh?
Yeah, I like having a girl that I could share with. Like,
To turn and look at
yeah, you can tap me and say,
Baby, watch out,
this it.
woman.
You know? But if I remain loyal to you in terms of my actions and the things that I say I'm going to do with you, for you, and achieve with you, that is loyalty for a man. You giving away your being to somebody else, that is cheating. Because I can get a girl dick and I ain't getting away my being.
So
She
let
just
me
getting the
dabble
dick
in
borrow.
this on unpopular opinion and
No,
what
because when
Boris
it boil
answer
down,
is.
sorry to cut you because
Go ahead,
because
yeah.
when they boil into brass tacks, right, the male traditional role is a protector and provider.
Correct.
If I do enough for you, that is me giving my all to you. But the cheating is protecting and providing somebody else. Has no sex in that, eh? It's protector, provider. That is the two main things a man is supposed to do for a woman. I do enough for you, that is cool. If I do enough for somebody else, then that is cheating. In my opinion. Protector,
Well,
provider.
it depends on the terms of your relationship.
True.
So, for example, everybody know my relationship style, slightly different, you know?
Slighten.
Right? So if you have an understanding with your person that you also can have other persons and you will also protect and provide for them and you're protecting and providing for all of them, then you're not
for
cheating.
sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
But
then
if you
all
make
our
that
agreements.
one person believe, baby, only you are protecting and providing for by just getting this girl dick, and then you go on and you protecting and providing for she too,
yeah.
then you're coming up short on the girl that you promised something too.
Yeah.
You had to honor your word. As men, we had to honor our word because in this life, all we have is we balls and we word. Jesus said it, eh? So come on.
Ari, I can see as a woman, right? You just feel more hurt if you hear your man jam a girl or if you buy something real grand for she.
Certainly latter.
Exactly,
Yeah,
but that's
boy.
The
providing.
latter, yes,
That's what I'm saying.
providing.
See, you
So
feel more
that's
hurt
why
than
we
he
selfish in
jam
them
she
eras.
well,
Remember,
she
we in a
don't give a
condition like that, you know.
But he buy a house for she.
So I listened to them talk
It's
the other
like,
day.
yeah.
We conditioned
It's
to
worse.
understand that that my own. You hear the words we use? Mine.
Mine.
Own. I don't own nobody.
Correct. I ain't own nothing out here.
Shut
So you
You
feel
come
more
alone,
hurt-
you leave alone.
Yeah, so you feel more hurt than he buy a car for she than he jam.
Because it's more of affection, it's no more than
Exactly.
others.
Because internally you understand your role of the man.
Yeah.
And what you're supposed to do.
Fair.
It's not about sex. It's not about that.
Yeah, sex is just the cherry on top. You understand? Once the sex sweet though.
It's free up.
It's really
We
sad
sex
to
in
cheat
that
and the
sweet.
trash is- and the sex is trash.
Cool.
It's
I know
really
when I say
sad
that.
to cheat and the sex was
How is
trash.
that though?
What she say? What she say?
It's
Trash
really
sex.
Oh,
sad
let's
to
feel.
cheat and the sex was trash.
Oh, we just feel as men.
Yes.
Like some girls even count that a number, you know. The blankets of the mind, you know.
All of us do.
I know.
How you counting
My
that?
body
woman.
come.
Hey, now,
Yes,
woman.
she body count real low.
What's
How much numbers you leave out?
Ease me up.
What's now,
Yeah,
woman
she
had
was
the
telling- she
uncanny
say all day.
ability.
You remember just say all day.
Bruce, woman had the uncanny ability to compartmentalize and jam and put her away in the bucket and say that never
Correct.
happen.
I want to put a
That never
dare.
happened, though.
I put in a dare in this. And
Oh, let's
a
do
dare
that.
Yeah, correct.
Easy.
Then all the women that watching this
So drop your number.
to put all the
Drop your body
actual body count.
Your body count.
Not the numbers you skip
That don't
out. They want
matter
the
these days.
total
That don't
number
matter anymore.
in the comments.
It vanished. They can't do
They do
it.
exercise.
It vanished. It vanished.
As much as I preach, and they go vex with me for this too. As much as I now saying that body counting don't count anymore. I just still preach to my little small friends, and I'm like, oh, you know what? It's cool to just ease up, you know. It's alright to have a little one-hand body count, you know.
I want
Like all
No,
you
but
have to
then
jam
again-
everything that pass.
but then again,
you
a
can
little
date.
Yeah.
I don't mind a girl dating 4 or 5 men at the same time.
Nah,
Meaning
I
talking, liming,
I find like trash.
chilling, nah.
Trash.
But you see when the sex comes, that one is shit for me.
Yeah.
I trash because then
But
it
if
just
it is I know in a serious relationship, Kelsey, and I talking to 2-3 different men,
the problem does come when you use
and
them
watch
as
me when the energy
Hold
is
on, hold on.
reciprocated.
As person.
meal
It ain't
tickets.
come like I using all 5 men because I like my last thing when I say where all right, you're the weed man, you're the money man, you're the this man, you're the bills man, you're the food man, this, that. No, it's not that. It's just that
We talking. We
we're
getting to know each
talking,
other.
everybody cool, we liming, we might go a little movie,
Yeah.
drop me home,
You
we
getting
might
to
go
know each
have a
other.
drink,
That's
drop
what,
me home.
That's what society does.
We lime, I might call you out, hey, on the highway.
So how long-
I'm on the highway.
Oh gosh, you can tell a
I'm
long
gonna get
story.
something
How
to
long
eat.
a dating period is?
Yeah, that's the next thing.
Yeah.
Tell me, answer that instead
So
of tell
for
me a
me,
long story.
I okay with a girl watching it when for me personally, if I liming and talking with somebody, when I realize that this energy is not it for me, I will just tell you, hey, what's going on? I don't find this making sense right now. We're good.
How long you feel that does take for you to
It's take a
realize?
good 2-3 months, nothing to
We're
talk
going
about.
back to the 3 months.
Lies.
That's what we say.
Nah,
Nah,
I
we
find
going
so.
Lies.
3 months.
Lies.
Because well, I talking for personal for me. I can read
Lies.
you out 30. So I could lock you off in a week.
A girl does
By the
know
saying generally speaking.
a man she on from day one.
Correct.
Well, yeah.
But
Right, hold on.
I will be
Hold
on
on.
here because I saw you.
Right.
Or I had a personal interaction.
finished,
for you.
yeah? I'm finished.
Peace, just now. But then
We might
when
have
I
been
get
saying
to
the same
know
thing
you
if you
and
let me
certain
finish.
traits, yeah, because my mind see in a state where I is a drinker, so I drink. I ain't see in this state, I ain't see in that state. So everybody had things that they could see and they would say like, yeah, that's something I could tolerate because that's just probably who they is. Or then it's other
Those
things where
things
be
take
like,
time.
you know what? Or like I kick rocks. I know on this shit. I go on.
Yeah.
You let somebody else deal with that. You know, so
Kelsey, what's your age right now?
That you see or no?
24. Let me ask you, so what's the average body count of a 24-year-old girl these days?
I still don't know how to answer
because
that.
in my
Yeah.
days it was like about 3 or 4 now. I know what I'm not asking for yours, you know. The average body count of a 24-year-old
No.
girl in 2023.
No?
Yeah.
10.
About
Oh,
these
10
youngins.
what?
More?
These youngins.
10 what?
I am sorry to tell you, my generation is trash.
But that's why I asked the question.
The average body count, I think, about 18.
1-8?
Back
One
when we
age.
did Bruce, 24, she might have reached about a little 6.
Yeah.
A little
If
6. If
Yeah.
24.
24, she's a little 6.
No, but
Bro.
genuinely speaking, I was going secondary school and people was having sex in Form 1.
Now I'm telling you, I
Times
didn't know
are
about
changed.
that.
Yeah, times
I
are
was
changed.
informed
I was
too.
11.
I was informed too.
I didn't
Explicit
even know
content
what's
there.
supposed to be happening here.
But I was informed too, and I went to all girls school. And again, giving you the aesthetic, I grew up in a scheme, so I know about the block, wherever, but nothing like that, really, I would say. I was informed too. And I hear girls in the school talking about how wet head.
Could I remember
And
the
I
story?
like, yeah, and I like, by plane, I said, like, I'm like, no, mommy ain't saying, and I quiet. Going down the road now, 'cause I walking home because when bus used to, I was in bus till Form 4 too. These children, I know about bus.
So
I'm
yes.
traveling
I went
to
on the
school
bus.
now.
I was on the
So
bus.
you're fitting in by being quiet.
Right, so yeah, so when I go on
She
the
making
block
them
now,
know that she don't know that.
yeah, exactly. So when I go now and I walking home, my street near to the block, pick up June Street. I go on and I lime in. Well, June Street and Annabella is 2 cross streets, so we on the field and I go on and check in my friend and them. And I just mentioned to them, so all you hear is now, boys are wet. All of them start to laugh. Every man Jack started to laugh because I didn't know what's that. So that is the difference with this generation and that generation now.
Yeah.
My first car, love from still,
So you feel
was
like,
in my daughter christening.
so you feel like the difference is the
But I hear
information
people
available?
and I show all they can see.
Maurice asking a question.
Silver?
You feel like the difference between then and now is the information available?
Yes.
Of course.
So when you say the information available, right, and you say yes, state, is it that because of the advent of information being at your fingertip, porn and all of that, you think that make people hypersexual like
Yes.
in your generation?
because we didn't have
Yeah.
porn.
But how well it does, like I don't meet like people who are like 23 and thing and feel like they're hypersexual. It real.
No,
it
they
real
don't. They don't. They
subliminal,
wouldn't
though.
say it. They
Yes.
don't say it. None of us say it. They don't say it. They
So I
don't say
probably looking
shit.
around slow in these streets then.
So, calm down.
Cause them
You
little
don't need to
23
get
year old
any
girls
faster. You don't need to get any faster. No, but they don't say it, and they don't say it because our generation, even though we so, or they so, because it's still mine and the other one after mine, even though they're so open about a lot of things.
You're Gen Z.
No, right before.
Yeah, we go ahead, finish.
Even
Sorry,
though they're so
go ahead.
open about these things, the media that we have now still breaks down what you really think about it, or what you could really say about it without being judged.
Oh, so I keep it low key.
Exactly. So you're just they're like, okay, cool.
So
Your friends
everything
gonna
low key
know.
now.
Your friends gonna know about you as your good close friends and
So
people
you
who
want to
haters.
do a 10 but you had to keep it on the low.
Basically, because me go number 5.
See,
Just saying.
did I be little? I keep
I
hearing
never
about it.
went.
Oh, so
I've heard stories. All I go and tell
I
me
keep
how it
hearing
was.
about it,
'Cause
but, yeah.
if you go, you go tell me.
no, but that is. Well,
You going?
I don't have to go
Number
there.
5.
Where's that?
No free promo here, but yeah, we talk about that.
Well, I've never been, so I can't even get a free promo. It's
Yeah,
like
'cause
a
that
sex
free mo-
club.
Let me
Like
not
you
say
just
that,
go and just
sorry.
have shows.
In my
and-
good land of Trinidad, maybe.
in your good land at Trinidad and Tobago.
Interesting.
And I keep
just send
telling
you
Ali
the
Morris,
link.
Ali, remember this.
Yes, she was saying it, link.
Every product, every industry have an audience.
Have a
Yes.
market,
And people
have a
don't
market.
understand that at all. I have a friend, she bring down, it's not witchcraft, but you know the witch things that is. And
I say which
in
things you
the
mean like tarot
earliest, no, like
tarot cards
sage,
and
you know,
thing?
yeah,
Okay,
they
yeah.
believe in
Yeah,
nice witch. So
yeah. Born in
she's
sage
like, when
and
I
thing.
get into that, I then think that, oh God, it's gonna be so hard in Trinidad.
No, it's everywhere.
Have a market for
Everywhere.
everything,
It's
yeah.
everywhere.
When you go your roots yard, when you go these other places, when you go that, you understand it's are the hippies,
Yeah.
it's are the stoners, it's are the rich people, it's are the poor people, it's are the IT, the this, the that. It have a market and it have an audience for
everything.
everything. So you thinking, boy, I want to sell plugs. Plugs in go and sell, you know.
Everybody's selling plugs.
But it have an audience for people who
Yes.
need plugs on a daily.
Yeah, Trinidad, really interesting.
So
Trinidad,
again, as we
everybody, you know.
introverts,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
never consider me being an
You see?
introvert. I think I now starting to be an introvert. But introverts, as being creatives, we need to really come alive and come out with our talents and our craft and whatever that we have going. Like I was even watching with Khadijah. Look how she just, and I sat down there and I really thought, and I really humbled myself. I humbled myself so dread.
Quick.
Because I was in Roots Yard and
Big up Khadijah.
Big up
Beats by D one
Yeah.
time. Big up
Yeah.
yourself.
And I was like sitting there because them left me and I was sitting holding down the boot for a little bit. And I was like, people is really, hear what I saying, eh? People is really waste the time and do these things, boy. I being real honest with all you, even with the higher thing too. With all the pop-up shop.
Yeah.
And now I have so much respect for you on this East West sometimes. Call it drive. It's like, because we Southeast, we spoil.
Yeah, like the oil money.
We real, we are the
sure.
oil,
Well,
we
it's
are
the
the
Arabs.
That's true. That's
We could rock
South is
back.
the Arabs and thing.
But out
Old
here,
money.
In the East
oh,
West.
they're looking for it.
Yeah,
Oh, they're hard on it.
So I was going to say two
sorry,
things,
let me
right?
just say this one thing
No,
quick,
it's
right?
not hard to say it on that
Go
point
ahead.
there, right? Do you know how to say New York concrete jungles where dreams are made of? If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. That's Trinidad, bro.
I
That's
have
Trinidad.
pictures
Hold
on
on,
my
let me
phone.
finish, right? Because we are 1.3 million people, however the number is now, competing for the same resources. So you are super competitive. You just don't see it because every day your life is a competition. You understand? So when you go into bigger countries now, of course we make it. There's always a Trini just come out there and make it. A Trini own this, a Trini in everything. We like salt. And because we here at home, how much brethren we know could do videography and a podcast and real people.
Make it happen
Yeah.
right
You
here.
can make it happen, but we competing with each other for the same resources all the time, so it makes us better now, boy.
Correct.
That's one of the things I wanted
And
to add
what
there.
really make me with my sheltered self understand that this world is like so big that we don't even know. It's like we are so all green on the map still, but I still feel like we still big in a
Correct.
sense where
Yeah.
there are so many circles, so many groups, so many people don't know who is long weekend, so many people who don't even know about I just picking up my girl like Angel, like when everybody are like in We Circle and Era, everybody know that Angel Cumberbatch is one of like the biggest makeup artists. You know, she's very known. But then it's still have people down like we in the Southlands, well not me, but like, you know, other people far off.
Who might know at
In
all.
Saparia and Faizabad,
know,
and you talk about Angel and you're like, we don't know who she.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
it just goes to show how small
But
we
diverse.
are still
But
so
diverse.
diverse.
And that's the next point I wanted to add there to strengthen that too, is that there's a saying, there's a theory that Trinidad and Tobago is a social experiment that somebody started, but nobody stopped it.
I love it. Yeah.
You think?
Remember Rafi saying that?
Yeah, it's a social experiment that somebody started, but nobody stopped.
We are really not
You
a real
think?
place.
So,
Yeah.
It's not.
Really
we have
not
every
not,
single
yeah.
thing right here. you think?
Yeah.
So we had to give thanks for that though. It's a beautiful place.
It is,
It's
yeah.
a beautiful place. I think what we could do a better job at is like I know we want to sell newspapers and stuff, but we could do a better job at promoting the positivity on the front page.
Yeah.
I know I feel like it wouldn't sell, but it might sell for a change now, boy.
What I
Instead
always
of
say
murder on the
about
front
instead
page
of
all
all
the
this
time, you
murder
dig?
on the front.
We're not even listening to that no more, bro.
We're
We're not watching that.
what I always say about
We
Trinidad
want
is that
positivity around we all the time.
we like a whole high school. It's had the jocks, you had the IT,
understand.
you had the cheerleaders, you had the popular kids, you had the
Yeah, the
nerds, you had the this, you had the
teachers,
that. I think we are so small of an island that we could do so much better.
We could do
As
a
in,
lot
like,
in this
we
world.
could be really. Trinidad is not a real place where people actually come here and it's like, what the hell?
Is this?
Yeah.
going
What
here?
on
No,
earth
Trinidad
is
could
this
be real
place?
proper. The kind of
Are
money,
y'all crazy?
the kind of money that's run through
Because
Trinidad,
let me
dog,
just say
we
this,
could
right?
be proper.
I already have personal friends. I had 2 friends. Never went to, like, the first person he came here, he told me he cried on the plane going home. And he's just a normal New Yorker. And he said he came to Trinidad and he cried going home because it was so nice.
Yeah.
And then I had an ex-partner who thought, oh my God, I just want to, but he just did see like me. Well, oh my God, I want to come to your island and build a bungalow on the beach and just live with you guys.
Yeah, something special about we Southeast.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's called we Southeast.
Yeah.
Something special about
So yeah, because I think the love that we share, you don't get out in most places in the world. Like that, just genuine vibes. Like for example, if you're in Europe or you're in London, bro, nobody's paying your bus ride. You're gonna have to pay your bus ride for yourself. You have to pay to get on the train. You have to pay to get on the tram. If you say we're going to the lake,
You
you
can't
have to
bop
pay.
nobody a dollar.
You have to pay money for petrol. You dig? We had to pop.
Ask your neighbor
Because
for no
shit,
sauce,
yeah,
no
correct.
sugar.
Shit expensive out there. You have
That,
to pay
I
for
always used to
heating.
talk about that part.
We have
yeah?
it real nice here where we have natural therapy. We could be lying in here right now and everybody say, woo, today hot boy. That day was real stressful. Let me go to the beach.
Yeah.
Let me go to the river.
Everybody jump in a car.
We just jump in our car, we go, nobody insane, boy.
Them man a drive
Yeah, they put
state
something in the
after
gas,
state,
you know.
yeah.
Hardly, you know.
Yeah.
People might be going through it and sometimes they ask you to put
Everybody
up.
chip
But
up,
in most
everybody,
instances, somebody might say, like, we just move. Who might on the move now? Somebody buy a box
Somebody
of
else buy
chicken.
something to eat,
Somebody
yeah,
buy
somebody do
somebody
this.
somebody
Yeah, we
buy
had that advantage.
somebody buy something to drink. Somebody buy something to smoke. Everybody chilling. Everybody having a good time on the beach. It's not costing you much now. But in other countries, people watch the cost of everything now, boy.
Yeah. And there's always
Everything.
I pay for what I use.
So I think when foreigners come here and they experience the love that we have, we say, nah, come now, man. We so
That's
nice.
them ayahuasca,
We
you
are
know.
still Caribs and Arawaks, you know. Don't get twisted, you know. We still Caribs and Arawaks, yeah. We just correct. You understand? It have a lot of people migrating to Trinidad. That is not being reported.
True.
That's what nobody's talking about. There's a lot of people migrating to here because of the life we have in terms of a nice quality of life. Yes, it's a crime and thing, don't get me wrong. But the ability to just go to the beach, that's not easy for people
Yep.
to do all over the world.
Correct.
Just go to the river,
Not even a pool.
to plant and grow your own food.
Yeah, we have a lot of luxuries that we take for granted.
We
in
just take them
Trinidad.
things for granted.
lot
To
of
live off
luxuries.
the land. There's some places, some countries, people don't even know where the food come from. All they know it come from the grocery. And I met kids in Austria that only know that the food, the carrot, come from the grocery. They don't know carrot that's come. You can
Yeah.
plant it and grow it in the earth.
Yeah, we have a lot of luxuries in the Caribbean, boy.
And let me just add that, right? Let me add something. That is why I am
No,
I am
adults would
sick
know it,
of-
but kids may not.
I am sick of poor people. I mean, yeah, sometime in this world, because remember, we so feel we in a simulation, we know we in, so everything had to be ready programmed. But I am so sick. I understand that I have to have a balance, but I'm so sick of poor people coming down. Like, they're so bitter. They're so bitter, one. You're still making children like rain, too. You're always blaming the government. But, oh, you can't get this, you can't get that. But you can't just pick up a papers or a book and read. You feel as you get bored, you must open your leg.
He must breed.
Right?
Bored
And
and
then
breed
when
just
you
go
make
together.
your child now, you're complaining. They were vexed with me. You're complaining. My child have a very good life. She's very middle class. She's not rich. She's not poor. She's good. But you don't hear me saying, boy, why? Every man I love, I want to go and have sex with him and make children.
Stress out the economy.
And stress out. And then you
Because
come in
some
and
of
you're
them don't
balling,
want to
oh, well, the government ain't doing nothing for me. And the government and this and the government and that. But the government give you family planning, though. The government give you could go and get free contraceptives. But all they just want to come and stress we out. Who we would be really, real middle class because we ain't rich yet. But we ain't poor. We might run low on money. We will never say we broken, but we run low. But we still trying to maintain a life and live a life that is comfortable for us and for us to actually flex and be cool and nice and
Just enjoy.
just float. Like
Just
the
enjoy
floating in a good way, not the floating in the way that I tell you before. Meaning, yeah, we might have to wait on payday for a glamorous meal, but we still have thing in my fridge.
Yeah.
We still have something that I could whip up and I could make.
Yeah.
Other than me saying the luxury where I could say, boy, baby, leave that in the fridge, yeah? Let me go and eat out the road. They go and buy a burger and a Long Island.
I think
and, you know,
I think poverty is our mindset most
Definitely.
importantly.
Yeah.
And I think tying back to the same topic where we have a lot of things that we may not be grateful for, I think being grateful does make you realize how much you have that you're taking for granted.
That mindset of gratefulness.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you might be living in a border house or in a shed or in a one bedroom or you understand? But the luxuries that we have and that we have even more so now, we are taking them things for granted now.
and what I think is the universal law as well, and I understood that so much before COVID and in COVID, is that, dog, I have been around real poor people. I've been around real rich people. And I have seen rich people just take everything around them for granted. You have things, you're just flinging it all over. You ain't know it there for months.
Remember the meme I said
then,
the rich boy problem?
Yeah. And then I have been around poor people in board house with outhouse as a latrine. And the outhouse have a seat. It have a toilet paper roll. It have a air freshener here, a comfortable here, and this and that, because you know why? What you have right now, you appreciate it and you're grateful for it. So that is why I always tell everybody this. Big it up South always. In South, you will come down South and you will see board house in the back, but you'll always see concrete house in the front. Because you know why? They still keep the board house that they had all the days of their life, you know, just for gratitude, because they had a concrete house now. The board house might be for somebody, for them to do whatever, maybe I guess out, they might be changed up in some kind of way to make it look proper still. But they still laminate the floor, they still do this,
nice.
they still have a nice kitchen. They
Yeah,
still
never
have the
forget where you
this.
come from.
They might have a stove, they might have the
The little top
the top burners
Already
and
stove,
them,
yeah.
but they appreciate what they have then.
Yeah.
Correct.
So how they appreciate that what they have then, that is how they receive what they have now, as in the
Yeah,
board
that's
house,
true.
as in the
concrete
the
house.
concrete house. Sorry.
I think the advantage poor people have over rich people is contentment now. I think a lot of rich people never contented. Rich people never, they always want more. They actually call it the sickness of more. They always,
Greediness
it's a
is greed.
mental sickness of
It's
more now.
greed, yeah.
And most poor people, they probably want a little more, but they're more or less contented with the state of being now. So I feel like that is the advantage poor people have
Yeah,
over the rich now.
and I think you're so right, because the thing is, if you born rich, it's hard to deal with becoming poor.
Becoming
now.
poor,
Yeah.
But if you was poor and become rich,
Become rich, yeah.
you could go broke tomorrow and go back rich again because you know all the steps it takes to get back there.
understand the
now.
state of being
You understand?
poor.
And that's why every experience and every loss is really a lesson now. Because every time you
Absolutely,
lose
yeah.
and you get a lesson from losing, you can apply the lesson and bounce back even 10 times faster now. So every loss you have in life, take that lesson right down that L. And then boom, when you lose again in the next time, you go and bounce back faster because you don't have the lesson from the L now.
For sure.
And that's why I don't believe, and I still believe in the saying where they say, I don't believe in accepting advice from people I wouldn't be willing to exchange places with. So meaning you can't tell me about your relationship advice and you single and sad and lonely. But then I still retract that and I say I could take it from you because you probably was in a relationship.
Yeah.
And you're healing from where you're healing from now, or you're just in that state we're in right
What
now.
about if you're not healing and you're broken and you're just going around and everybody relationship in mind people
Yeah,
business
no,
because
it's true. Yeah,
your
and there's a
relationship
real
sour and your
company,
own
yeah.
relationship. So as
Yeah.
soon as you hear the girl man do something and she tell you about how she feeling, all of a sudden you have your opinion. I always tell my girl and them, anytime you come around me with an opinion of our next woman to tell me about my girlfriend say, well then me and you and your girlfriend in a relationship. All three are supposed to be jamming.
That's how you get it.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
get.
how you get
From the
it.
time you want to tell me about what your friends say, well, you bring your friend here, darling. We can all have this conversation together. We could all have makeup sex one time.
Relationship together. All our relationship together.